Hey there, BookTube. Me again.
She's got the curls, pearls, and other worlds. She's making videos for all you boys and girls.
So first off, let me start off by saying that I know that my video schedule has been, well, let's say non-existent lately, and I said that I would be uploading every Friday, and I haven't been, and I feel really bad, and like the longer it goes between uploads, like the worse I feel, and the more I feel like I can't upload anything because it's been too long and the pressure's too much, and it's just, y'all didn't need to know any of that. But anyway, I just wanted to say that it is a really kind of hectic time in my life right now, but I want to keep in touch with you guys because I'm not being able to watch many videos, definitely not being able to upload very often, and I want to keep in touch. So for the first time, I'm going to put my Twitter and Instagram links in the description so that we can stay in touch over my hiatuses. And so yeah, I'm going to do that, and I want to follow you guys. And yeah, I was tagged by the Little Red Reader to do her original tag, which is called the Professional Book Tag, and it's relating books to professions, and I like it, and I'm so happy that you tagged me. Thank you. And her links will be in the description, and please go check her out and give her love. And let's get started. Okay, question number 1. A doctor. What is a book that consoles you or helps you, makes you feel better? And I'm going to use the book that has probably made an appearance in every single tag, or probably just most videos that I've ever done, and The Fault in Our Stars, because for obvious reasons. Let's move on. Question number 2. A chef. What is a book that has a lot of ingredients and that has a little bit of everything in it? And I'm going to go with the book that I'm currently reading, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil by John Burnett, that name right there. It is actually non-fiction, but it almost reads like fiction. I don't know. It's about the South. It's about Savannah, and it's just, oh, it's so good, and it's so funny, and it's got hilarious bits, it's got sad bits, it's got crime, it's got mystery, it has a little bit of everything, and it's a really good book. And if you haven't read it yet, I would definitely recommend it because I'm really enjoying it so far. Question number 3 is a book that gets you pumped, and for that, Barista, a book that gets you pumped. And for that, I am going with Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan, because by the end of this book, I was just like so happy and pumped and excited for all of the characters. And yep, so Will Grayson. Number 4, Student, a book that was assigned, or an assigned book that you had to read for school that you actually liked. And for that, I'm going with The Catcher in the Rye. I don't think that I was ever assigned a book that I didn't like, because they're all usually classics, and I really like classics, but I know there's like, people have a love-hate relationship with The Catcher in the Rye, so there's a lot of people that don't like it. I liked it, and so yeah. Number 5 is Lawyer, a book that everyone else loved, but you didn't, and you feel like you have to defend your opinion. Oh, guys, don't shoot me down. The Hunger Games. Okay, it's not that I didn't like The Hunger Games, the trilogy. I did, but I just kind of thought it was okay, and I don't love it as much as everyone else, and I'm really sorry. Number 6 is Actor, a book with a well-rounded protagonist. And for that, I am going with Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, because, I don't know, I feel like Elizabeth is just, for her time, she's very well-rounded and very well put together, and her opinions are very well thought out. And, so yeah, Pride and Prejudice. Number 7 is Retail, a book that you just had to have. And I love this book so much. And this is definitely an example of a book that BookTube sort of made me buy. Especially, like, one person in particular, Morgan over at House of Reads. Like, I know that this is, like, her favorite book, and she was, like, when this first came out, she was, like, constantly talking about it, and so was everyone else. And I'm like, well, I obviously need to get this book if everyone loves it so much. And Rainbow Rowell is so awesome. And I love this book so much, and it's so pretty, and I love the cover, and it's just, oh, I love this book. I'm really glad that I was pressured into buying this. Number 7 is Artist, a book cover that you love. I'm going with 2 covers that I don't think that you guys have seen these. They're sort of matching, and they're both older. They're Grosset and Dunlap, like children's classics. I have Black Beauty and Alice in Wonderland, and they're both just really pretty, and I want to collect all of these because look how pretty they are, and look how pretty they look together on the shelf, and I want all of them. And so yeah. 10 is Carpenter, a well-constructed, well-written book. And for that, I'm going with The Book Thief by Markus Zusak, because it's just, the writing in here is obviously beautiful. Everyone loves this book, and I don't know, it's different. The writing style is different, the narrator is different, and it is just so well written and well thought out and well rounded. And so yeah, I'm going with The Book Thief. Number 11 is Veterinarian, a book that includes an animal somewhat significantly, and for that I'm using Black Beauty again. This was one of my favorite books growing up as a kid, as well as all of the Walter Farley books with like the Black Stallion and stuff, but those are packed away somewhere with all of my other children's books. But yeah, Black Beauty was definitely a favorite as well. So, and it is about a horse, if you don't know. Scientist, a book that involves advanced technology. And for that, I'm going with Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, because no one ever picks this book for anything, and I love this book because the writing is just so beautiful, and it's almost like a really long poem. I don't know, that's the way that I usually describe this book. But it is sort of, it's a dystopian, and it has a lot of like kind of weird technology, and so yeah, I'm picking Fahrenheit 451. Number 13 is Teacher, a book that takes place at a boarding school, and for that I am obviously going with Looking for Alaska by John Green. It takes place at a boarding school, and it is beautifully tragic. What more do you need to know about this book? Okay, so a big thank you to the Little Red Reader for tagging me. This was such a cool tag. I think this is your first original tag, so congratulations. And if I didn't tag you, but you want to do this tag, absolutely please let me know, and I will tag you in the comments. Catch you later, BookTube.